They thought I was too quiet to understand. Listening saved my life that night.
Are you sure no one else is in the house right now? Because I feel like the walls themselves are listening tonight. I checked twice before calling you, and even lowered my voice because something feels heavier than usual. You've been acting distant for weeks, and tonight you look like you're carrying a decision you've already made. Decisions are easier when you stop pretending they're wrong. That doesn't calm me at all. I can feel my chest tightening as you speak. You worry too much. That has always been your weakness. I worry because I trusted you with my life, and lately that trust feels like a mistake. If you had lived my life, you would understand why trust becomes inconvenient. I heard your phone vibrating late at night. I recognized the urgency in your tone. You were never supposed to hear those conversations, and that's where things went wrong. So it's true then, there's more than just distance between us now. There has been more for a long time, and pretending otherwise was exhausting. I stayed because I believed loyalty still mattered to you. Loyalty matters only when it serves a purpose. That is a terrifying thing to hear from someone I share a home with. Fear sharpens people, and you should be grateful it's finally making you pay attention. Pay attention to what, exactly? Every word you say sounds like a warning. You always needed things spelled out clearly, so let me be honest now. Honesty would have saved us months ago, before silence turned into calculation. Silence gave me time to think, and planning requires quiet. Planning what? My hands are shaking now. Planning an ending that benefits those who are brave enough to take it? You're talking like I'm an obstacle instead of a person. Obstacles and people are not always different when survival is involved. I never imagined my own home would feel this unsafe. Safety disappeared the moment you stopped being useful. That sentence alone, it tells me everything I was afraid to admit. You shouldn't have come home early tonight. Coming home early may have saved me from something irreversible. You're not as helpless as you think, but you are far too curious. Curiosity is the only reason I'm still standing here, listening to you. You should leave before curiosity costs you more than sleep. Leave without answers and pretend this conversation never happened. I can't unhear what you've already admitted between the pauses. Then you're smarter than I gave you credit for. Smart enough to know when my life is in danger. Danger is a matter of timing, and timing is everything. I trusted you with my future, and now you speak like it's negotiable. Your future stopped being ours the day you stopped asking questions. I asked questions and you turned them into jokes. Jokes are easier than confessions and less messy. Nothing about this feels small or manageable anymore. It was never meant to be small. That's why it had to be quiet. Quiet enough for you to disappear without noise or blame. You're talking about me like I'm already gone. People often leave long before they stop breathing. I see it now in the way you avoid my eyes. Looking at you makes this harder than I expected. Hard doesn't mean impossible, and I have learned that lesson well. Who else knows about this? It can't just be you. Trust is shared selectively with people who understand the stakes. So I was never part of that circle of trust. You were part of the plan without knowing it. That is the most painful thing you could have said to me. Pain fades faster than consequences. You sound so calm while my entire world is collapsing around me. Calm comes from preparation, and I prepared longer than you think. Every late night, every sudden trip. It all makes sense now. It should, because nothing was accidental. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something final. Then you finally understand the gravity of this conversation. I will not stay quiet and let this happen. Speaking out will only make things end sooner. Sooner for whom? Because I refuse to accept this fate. Fate is just another word for decisions made without mercy. I trusted love to protect us from becoming enemies. Love fades when ambition demands sacrifice. You chose ambition over everything we built together. I chose survival over sentiment. I am not walking away from this without protecting myself. Protection requires allies, and you no longer have them here? That may be true, but I still have my instincts. Instincts told you to listen tonight, and that already changed the outcome. Changed it how? You still sound like you're in control? Control slips the moment secrets are exposed to the light. Then you should know I will not stay silent anymore. Silence was your shield, and now it belongs to me. You underestimate how far I will go to stay alive. And you underestimate how badly you were never meant to hear this.